The Republican candidate is Robert Farnsworth of Hibbing, who did not respond to our invitation to appear on this program. We'll move on now to House District 6B, which is entirely contained in the central portion of St. Louis County. The district includes Virginia and Eveleth to the north and stretches down to the townships just outside of Hermantown. Running for re-election on the Democratic side of the ticket is incumbent Jason Metsa of Virginia.
Greetings, I am State Representative Jason Metsa, and I am running for re-election in District 6B. These last 2 years in the legislature have been frustrating. We seem to have let Washington-style politics come to St. Paul, and unfortunately, we did not finish our work. Under Republican leadership, 2015 ended in a special session, and this year, egregious mistakes were made in the bill language as the legislation rushed through the House of Representatives hours before adjournment, leaving Minnesotans without a tax bill, a bonding bill, or a transportation bill. It's time to put the partisanship aside and work together to move Minnesota forward. I am proud to say that despite the gridlock, I was able to work on some good legislation for our region. In the summer of 2015, I worked across the aisle to secure over $160 million in state funding for the Highway 53 Bridge and Relocation Project, in which over 10 million pounds of American-made steel were enacted because of a Buy American clause that the range delegation and I passed in a previous session. I am also happy to report that our local subcontractors are performing the labor on this project, with the majority of our workers coming from communities across the range. These jobs were needed badly because the last couple years, our region faced the worst economic downturn we've seen in generations. Thousands of families were affected, and many of them without work through no fault of their own. I took this downturn as an opportunity, though, to help make state government work for those families and focused my efforts on hosting events and to work with many others individually to navigate the bureaucracy, helping them secure health care coverage and unemployment benefits they needed or the retraining that they needed to get back to work and on their feet. I'm also proud of the work I was able to accomplish in regard to paid family and medical leave, a bill that would provide up to 12 weeks of paid leave at a partial wage replacement. And essentially, whether it's for nurturing a newborn, taking care of a parent, grandparent, child, or anyone that's hospitalized when we need it most, paid family and medical leave should be there for every Minnesotan family. All in all, the work we do in St. Paul is not glamorous or easy. It takes patience, hard work, and a steadfast approach to make progress. In the 4 years that I've been elected, I've made one promise, and I'll make it again today. It's if I'm reelected, I'll get up and I'll work hard every day just like you do. Thanks to many of you for your continued support and the rest in your consideration voting for me, Jason Metsa, on November 8th. Have a great weekend.
Running on the Republican ticket is Matt Matasich from Virginia.
Hi there, my name's Matt Matasich. I'm the North Side Republican running for District 6B, the heart of the Iron Range. Quad City area, a little bit over to the Hoyt Lakes, Aurora area by Wabick, all the way from the south shore of Pike Bay to Pike Lake. It's a big district. What's my message this time? My message is this: the range has to look forward, not backward through the parochial eye. We have to take a look. What is the range? The range is a city that's 100 miles long with a bunch of neighborhoods in it. Those neighborhoods are called Grand Rapids, Ely, Hibbing, Virginia, and many other little neighborhoods in between. We used to have the finest educational system in the whole Midwest, one of the best in the country. Our educational system now has failed us. We're not even ranked with the best schools anymore. When the U.S. News and World Report came out for the best schools in the state of Minnesota, we weren't even up there anymore. We used to be number one. What I'm proposing on the range: we got to eliminate the bureaucracies. The only thing that benefits today are the school superintendents, the principals, and those bureaucracies. No more. Our number one objective is going to be back to the students. We are going to have curriculum. We are going to have the best teachers in the Midwest and the best educational system. What I'm proposing is this: 1 Iron Range School District, 4 Iron Range high schools. You can keep the elementary schools in all your communities. We're going to do it. We're going to have the expanded curriculum, the best teachers in the state of Minnesota. It's going to be number one educational facility, and that's going to do more for economic development for the Iron Range than anything the governor and his IRRR commissioners have done. We're going to have to look and work together as Rangers, look forward, not backward. I thank you for your vote on Election Day. Matt Matasich, the Northside Republican.